Point I want to talk about before we go to the news is that we've heard Amir Khan in the interview earlier talking about a potential fight with Ricky Hatton. He was admitted to hospital yesterday with a suspected stomach virus, but how likely is that fight ever happening?
Well, you know what, Ricky's been talking about this for about a year. Amir dismissed it a year ago because he said, I don't want to alienate the fans, you know, if I were to beat him. But you know what, I got a mad feeling this sort of fight could happen. This is, you know, from 6 months ago, or from 3 months ago when Ricky was unconscious against Pacquiao in Las Vegas, Mike and I at ringside feeling rather sick in our stomach. I've now got a feeling that this fight is no longer just a dream, a little bit of tabloid tomfoolery. This fight could happen. Don't ask me if I want to see it, Darren, but you've asked me, do I think it would happen?
I was just going to say, Steve, I've got a giant contradiction in my head. You know, it's a fight I want to see, but I don't want it to happen. And I don't know what that means, but you do.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Do you both agree that you expect Ricky Hatton to fight again? Because that's not been talked about too much lately, has it?
Well, funny enough, sorry, Mick, funny enough, there was a couple of lines in the papers on the day he was admitted to hospital with a stomach problem. Felt it was obviously the food and the 32 pints of Guinness. There was a story in the paper about him fighting for a WBA sort of interim welterweight title in October, and of course that night maybe that's what turned his stomach. He ended up having his stomach pumped that very evening. Swine flew my bottomless.
I was hearing from somebody who spent time with him recently during the week, and he was saying that actually right now, honestly speaking, Ricky Hatton doesn't want anything to do with boxing. But the feeling is that even around him, the feeling is that he will eventually get the taste again.
Thanks, Mike. Mike Costello, Steve Bunn.